Welcome back to the Nerd Bros Podcast, episode 22.
Yeah, I almost screwed up. I almost screwed up big time. We almost didn't have a pod this week. Ugh,
Had to make sure we had storage.
dude, my goodness, bro. It has been hectic today, dude. My goodness. We both fell asleep. Yeah.
Yep, I've been up for maybe 20 minutes.
Singing Krusty Krab Pizza.
Oh, yeah, you could tell I'm tired. Trey's got Krusty Krab pizza stuck on my head.
Dude, I'm telling you. It is insane.
Well, before we sing it anymore, let's go ahead and pray and we'll get started. Oh, dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you so much for this day. And thank you for this time that we get to spend together, just having a podcast and talking, and just enjoying doing this every single week. I praise you, Lord, for uh, this opportunity that we have. I pray that you'll bless us tonight. Help us to just enjoy what we're talking about. Help us to glorify you in everything that we say, think, and do. I pray you'll be with everybody out there during this holiday time. I pray that if anybody's struggling, Lord, I pray that you'll just help them to just draw close to you, to find you, because you are the truth, Lord. And I pray that you help us to remember and reflect on what you've done in our lives as well. Please be with all those we've been praying for. Please keep us safe throughout this week. And please guide this podcast tonight. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. And Lord, also help us to understand the true meaning of the season.
That's right.
All right, chat. So we're back to normalcy this week. We did the Stranger Things stuff. It was sick. I'm excited to do some more, talk some more about it. But we're back to the normal flow. So we got news and rumors. Got a cool little Star Wars piece. The only news and rumor Star Wars piece this week because it's been dry. So Star Wars is returning to theaters for the 50th anniversary. We talked about this, I think, a couple of months ago. But the cool thing is we talked about what version of the movie we're getting. And we are getting the original film, the original Star Wars. No edits, no cuts, nothing. It's just the original film, which I think is a perfect, okay. So that's one of the things I've never seen in theaters. So to finally be able to see the original cut, I think that's super, super cool. Incredible decision.
How do you feel about it coming out in February? Because I know the Starfighter comes out that year, which is good. But do you think they're going to put Attack of the Clones in May now?
Isn't Starfighter supposed to be May?
It is.
I don't know that they're going to do Attack.
Because it's what, the 25th anniversary?
Um,
Or 30th?
it will be 25th. Wow.
25th.
And that, so let's see, what have I not seen in theater? A New Hope and Attack of the Clones, I think. So you're telling me that year I could mark them all off? That's crazy. That's crazy. I hope they do put Attack of the Clones in there. It is coming out in February. That's confirmed. I didn't see that.
I believe it's February 19th.
It is what it is. I mean, I'm gonna go see it regardless. I feel like they are probably trying to spread it out that way. People, like, for instance, somebody doesn't say I only have $15 in my budget. I'm gonna pick the OG instead of Starfighter. I think that's what they're doing. I could be very, very wrong on there, but I don't know. I think May would be the correct move, but I'm still gonna go see it anyway.
I agree.
I don't think it makes a difference, to be honest.
But I am excited about the original cut, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
100%.
not even special edition or anything. Like the original cut. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So, I don't know if you've heard about this or not, but this is pretty big. Right now, Scarlett Johansson is rumored to be joining the cast of the Batman Part 2.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. She's in talks right now. Um, they're speculating a lot about like what her role could be. Um, so right now, these are some of the characters. One of them is the character named Andrea Beaumont. She is a love interest of Bruce Wayne, who becomes a vengeful vigilante after her father is murdered by the mob. So that's possible. Some people have mentioned Poison Ivy.
Mm.
So I don't know. So she could either be a love interest, because her role right now is being described as a potential love interest of Bruce Wayne. So I don't know. But um, with that being said, Zoe Kravitz is also not supposed to be back for this film as Catwoman.
That sucks too, because she played that very good.
I know.
Ooh, I think I got a role. I think I know what she could play. Now, hear me out, okay? Hugo Strange. Huh? Huh? Come on. Come on. You know?
I'm not awake enough for that answer. Hugo Strange.
She
Just
goes from
straight up. She gets the Millie
Hugo
Bobby Brown cut.
Strange to Mara Jade. Just saying.
That's some range, dude.
Oh,
Holy
wait, there is
crap.
something that we haven't talked about. I don't know
Yeah,
if you have it on here, but do we want to talk about it real quick?
sure.
Netflix?
Oh, that is on here.
Oh, is it? Well, all right, then go ahead and run it.
Let's go ahead and talk about it next. Um, well, Netflix at the moment has put in the highest bid, most of it being cash, for Warner Bros.
I thought it was accepted.
However, I think it was. However, I saw that today there's some drama with this. Paramount is apparently trying to do a hostile takeover right now and buy Warner Bros. From Netflix.
They're trying to buy it from Netflix?
They're trying to buy it from, they want it. And some of it seems like it's being, because I was reading about some of it, because of how much Netflix owns and everything,
Mm-hmm.
is getting close to where they could be going into a potential monopoly. So
The problem is
they're,
they can't do that and leave Disney alone. There's bro.
I read also, apparently they attempted to buy, or they considered buying Disney in the past.
Bro, what?
Yeah, bro. So
Jeez.
Paramount is trying really hard to get Netflix though, to sell them Warner Bros.
I will say,
However, go ahead, go ahead.
all that it doesn't make sense because now they're trying to buy it from Netflix. Why didn't they just put in a bigger bid? Now Netflix is going to jack the price up knowing how bad they want it. That doesn't make any sense.
What's crazy too is Paramount did have the highest bid. I think they were prepared to do a mostly cash offer as well. But then Netflix came out of nowhere with a extremely high bid. Um, what I do know as far as DC goes, James Gunn and Peter Safran are still supposed to be the co-CEOs of DC. Um,
They
I
should be.
also know
Leave it alone. It's at the beginning.
something about it though. Netflix seems to be very interested in trying to push DC to have shorter releases between films instead of them releasing like two a year. They want more. And I don't know how James Gunn's going to be with that because he's got his plan already made for like a solid probably 7 years, maybe even longer. And I don't think you mess with it. I think DC's got something special going on, and kind of it's like we've talked about it several times with Marvel, and obviously the Infinity Saga did a lot better than the Multiversal Saga, but sometimes less is more, and I don't know how that's gonna go with them trying to push out films quickly.
I think one thing that I really want Netflix to not do is make the DC movies Netflix only. Leave the theater experience alone. Let us have our movies out on the big screen. Let us enjoy it. But Netflix is also in the money making space, so and they just put You know, they're putting Stranger Things on the theater, so I don't think we'll have to worry about that, to be honest, as much as we
I
would have in
did
the past.
I did see about that because right now they've talked about leaving theatrical releases alone, but now it's kind of being mentioned that eventually they want to get it to where they have a theatrical release for about a week and then it goes to streaming.
A week?
That would kill the movie industry just as much as not having it in theaters.
Yeah,
So I think it's a terrible idea.
that's a horrible idea. That doesn't make any sense. 1 week, bro. I mean, we'll have to see what Stranger Things does, but I don't think that's the move.
And something else to consider: does Netflix force their hand and make James Gunn work with Zack Snyder again?
I have heard about that.
Because he got a
Um,
big deal with Netflix.
he does. I don't. Let me think about my dream scenario for the DC. Let Gunn do what he's doing with the DCU, and if you want to bring Snyder back, let him work in Elseworlds.
I think that'd be fine.
I think it'd be fine.
I almost feel like it's kind of difficult to do now, though, because I don't know if he could bring back his own characters, like who he's already had, and have like, because I don't see them having two Justice Leagues.
Yeah.
That's like, I feel like that'd be like a no.
Plus, not to mention, like, do you think casual fans would be confused by having multiple characters of the same character, like multiple versions of the same character at once?
Well, technically, right now we're about to have two Batmans if Pattinson doesn't join the DCU.
Hmm?
So I don't know. I don't think they'd be too against it, especially because if he doesn't join, then it looks like that's going to be the way it's going anyway.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
we just watched the Batman was on TV earlier. We were watching it,
Dude, that movie's so good. I
but
still think that movie is incredible, bro.
oh, absolutely, dude. I was watching this like, my goodness.
The fact it didn't pop off of Billy is crazy.
I
Like
think the next one has to.
750. You think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It starts filming in the spring.
Man, we might get that one by 2037, bro. Yep.
We're gonna get it before GTA.
Yeah. GTA is gonna make more money though. I think that's a sad truth.
Watch it never come out.
Yeah.
It just never comes out. Sorry, we're still working on it. We'll put out another trailer in about 10 years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Star Wars. They'll put out a trailer like every 8 years.
That one stings, chat. That
It's
one
the truth,
stings.
bro.
That hurts.
Oh man. Well, next up on the news and rumors, even though we're not talking Stranger Things this week, these next couple pieces have to do with things, well, from actors about Stranger Things. We have Caleb McLaughlin, who plays Lucas. He really wants to play Miles Morales.
Dude, that is one of the actors I think would play Miles Morales incredibly. And there's another one. I cannot remember his name. He was in Cobra Kai. Um, oh, what is his name?
Let's
Look
see if I
up
can find
Cobra
it.
Kai cast.
Is it? That was Dupree Young.
Let me see. Do you have a picture?
He plays Kenny Payne.
Yep. Yep.
He looks like Miles.
Dude. Look up him fight. Like, dude, him fighting, bro. And I don't remember who it was. Somebody was at a con and he was signing and they were like, "Bro, you got to play Miles Morales." He goes, "If I get that call, I will take it." I'm
Oh, he
just
does
saying.
look like Miles.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. He would kill it. Absolutely kill it. I would probably prefer him, but I'd be okay with the other one too.
Get this though. Imagine if Sadie Sink is playing a variant of Gwen.
Oh my lord. Could you imagine? The chemistry's there.
Yep, absolutely. So we'll see. Miles is going to be here before we know it as far as live action goes. It's probably going to be. God, it's getting crazy. It's about to be 2026. So maybe 2 years.
Jeez, dude. That's crazy.
Who knows? He might make a cameo. Nah, no, he won't make a cameo on Brand New Day. That's a no-no. But Secret
Oh,
Wars,
you don't want him in Brain Today?
I don't think he's allowed to be
Oh, okay.
because it's still too early.
I thought you
If
were
it
saying you
was
don't want a cameo.
if Brand New Day came out in 27 after Beyond, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I'm excited for
But I
that
think,
movie too.
dude, there's
Boy, 26,
2027.
27 is, whew,
Yeah, bro.
they're locked in.
So he wants to play Miles Morales, but there's also some heavy talk right now that Millie Bobby Brown is joining the MCU as a part of the X-Men.
Ooh, wow.
Professor X.
Dude,
I'm just kidding.
chat. These are dream castings. Millie Bobby Brown, Millie Bon Jovi as Professor X, and
That's right.
Scarlett Johansson as my boy Hugo Strange. Come on, chat.
Hashtag bald women.
Keep my wife's name.
Roll the clip. Oh, oh my gosh, that's
Oh,
insane. So there's been several reports though that she could be playing possibly Rogue, which there's been some fan made like images of her as Rogue. She could pull it off. The other one's Kitty Pryde. So those are the two characters that she might be playing.
that would be so interesting to have all three of them in the MCU.
It's
Yeah,
crazy, bro. And oh, four, because David Harbour.
you're right. Dang. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Talk about just a wild decade for all of them. Like
Oh,
insane.
you go from Stranger Things straight to the MCU.
Hmm.
That's nuts, bro. That's like
Yeah.
a dream.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So, yeah, I'd be fine with either of them joining. And then, speaking of Rogue, Rogue comes to Marvel Rivals on Friday.
Ooh.
So, new character. That means that season 6 is going to be right around the corner. Probably, I think at this point, we'll get a new season mid-January.
Wow.
So, they just hit their 1 year anniversary, too. So, Marvel Rivals is, well, technically it launched in October with season 0, but season 1 technically was here now. So, it's been over a year now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And the last two bits of news and rumors that I have, I'm kind of going to combine them a little bit because we might be getting 2 teaser trailers on Thursday.
Ooh.
So you got some reaction videos to make for this
That's
channel.
right, chat. Reactions that are Marvel and DC related, and actually, I think both of us can do Stranger Things stuff if we get a cool little something before the next part. But
Hmm.
Marvel, DC, I will do reactions on this channel, and Star Wars, Evan will do reactions on this channel. So throwing that out there.
One of them is confirmed to be Thursday, and that is Supergirl.
Ooh.
We're getting a
Okay.
teaser. And the other one is Doomsday.
Let's go.
The internet might break on Thursday.
Thursday, huh?
Thursday.
What's today's date?
So today's the 8th.
All right. Bet.
So the 11th is when it's happening. Doomsday is not confirmed yet. It's just Marvel is said to be releasing a trailer on Thursday. So technically, I guess it could be Spider-Man, but I think it's going to be Doomsday because Avatar comes out next week. So if they release their
Mm.
trailer now, they're gonna start playing it next week in theaters with Avatar.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick, dude.
It might be roughly a minute for Doomsday. That's what I've been hearing. About a minute.
So this is this Thursday or next Thursday?
This Thursday.
Dang, dude, Monday's pod. Or well,
Yeah, bro, we got
next
some
week's.
trailers to talk
Dang.
about.
All right.
So that's this week's news. We're gonna kind of talk about what this trailer might show in the bigger segment, but yeah, dude, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a big week.
Yeah, I do too. The few weeks before Christmas are always jam packed. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's exciting. That actually has me hyped.
Oh, you, my brother.
Oh me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for this week's mystery segment. Took a break last week. We got mystery segment. Evan knows what he's doing, but he doesn't know the whole thing. So we're doing another blind ranking. Okay. Here's the thing. Here, jeez, I misspoke. Here's the thing, chat. We got 12 of them. He has to blind rank these Marvel projects from best to worst. This is fun stuff. You got your little notepad?
Yep, I was told I'm not gonna be happy by the time this is over.
I wouldn't think so. Just because it's going to be really hard. Dude, it's so hard to blind rank these, bro.
Okay.
I swung for the fences.
Oh, okay. I'm ready whenever.
First project, chat. Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into.
So these are my favorite, or I think it's the best.
Hmm. You can go best. I like best.
Best?
I
Okay.
like best.
Are these are these all Marvel? Or are these Marvel and DC?
All Marvel.
All Marvel?
All
Okay, that
Marvel.
helps a little bit.
Now, it's not all MCU, but,
Right.
well,
Um,
I guess kind of.
you know what? I think this is probably a good spot for it. I'm gonna put Into the Spider-Verse at 4.
Okay. I like that. Next up, we have Avengers.
Avengers 1. Hmm. I just did my ranking for the Infinity Saga. This was a top 5 for me in that. So I think I'm comfortable. I put Avengers. This might get some hate. I'm gonna put it right in the middle of the pack. I'm gonna put it at 6.
Interesting. Now, I do want to say there are some shows in here. For the shows, it's a collective whole.
Okay.
So I just want.
Okay.
Next up, we got Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Um. So we got some shows. I think I'm still comfortable putting it here. This is exactly how I did it in my video I just made. I put Avengers at 5 and I put Ragnarok at 6.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'm putting Ragnarok at 7 in this list.
I like it. Dang it, bro, chat. He has a perfect thought process on this. I like it. Next up, we have one of my favorites, WandaVision.
Okay. There's a couple shows, not many, but there's a couple shows I enjoy a little bit more than WandaVision. And I don't know what movies we're going to be getting still. So I'm going to put this is a very good list because they're all great. I'm putting WandaVision at 9.
Ooh. We like it, chat. We like it. Next up, we have X-Men. All of it. 97, the whole thing.
All of the animated.
Yep.
Oh wow. I can tell you, I definitely have it higher than WandaVision.
Really?
I
All right.
love the X Men,
I need to
bro.
finish it, bro. Chat. I've been slacking.
That show in '97 as a collective whole is
Yep.
phenomenal.
That's why I put
Um,
it together.
I don't know what else we're gonna get though, man. I'm afraid you're gonna give me some crap stuff too, and I'm gonna end up putting like I'm gonna end up putting some stupid movie at one. Um, as much as this is really tough. As much as I love Avengers and I love Thor Ragnarok, I might put X Men, the entirety of the X Men stuff, at five.
Wow. Okay. I
X
like it.
Men. Okay.
Next up, we have Marvel Zombies.
Okay. I really enjoyed Marvel Zombies. I know a lot of people didn't, Trey. But I liked Marvel Zombies a lot. I had a lot of fun with it. It's not something I love. I just really enjoyed, and I'm happy we're getting a season two. But I'm gonna put it at 11.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that smile did make me feel good.
Next up, we have a collective whole of Daredevil and Born Again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is why I save a top three. Um, I'm scared because I don't know what you're gonna put. So I think I gotta kind of save a spot. I'm gonna put Daredevil. Now my bias is kind of coming in here, but I love the show. I think Daredevil. I've said this before. I think Daredevil, especially the Netflix first three seasons, I think that is some of the best television ever. So I'm putting it
Ooh,
at two.
Ooh, two. Read me what you got so far.
So far, I got Daredevil at two. I got Into the Spider Verse at four. X Men, the animated series in '97 at five. Avengers at six. Ragnarok at seven. WandaVision at nine. Marvel Zombies at 11. So I got 1, 3, 8, 10, and 12 left.
Okay. So we got five left.
Yep.
Next up, we have Black Panther.
First one.
Yep.
I'm comfortable. I'm putting this at 8.
Ooh, okay.
I really
I like
enjoy Black
that.
Panther.
Or left chat, we got some haymakers. Spider-Man 2.
I'm afraid of what you put because I'm gonna end up putting freaking Infinity War last or something. Um, Makes me kind of wish I was a little bit more conservative. I still got 1 and 3. Spider-Man 2 is phenomenal. I think it'd be very disrespectful to not put it in the top three, so I'm going to put Spider-Man 2 at number 3. I'm scared.
Next up, chat, we have Spider-Man No Way Home.
You gave me something really, really good in the last two, and I know it.
Did I?
Oh, that sucks. You're about to make me put like Winter Soldier or Civil War down in 10 and 12, and it's going to suck. To be honest, everything on this list has been good so far. I love all this stuff. So that's nice.
I said
Um,
haymakers, bro.
I know, bro, and it makes me. Oh, I love No Way Home. It makes me almost want to put it at freaking 10 because I don't know what's coming next. Would I be okay if I put it at 10?
Are you
I
asking
love
me?
Daredevil.
Oh,
I love Spider-Man 2. I love Into the Spider-Verse. I love all the X-Men stuff. Avengers. I love the Avengers. Do I love Ragnarok? Yes, I do. I love Black Panther. And WandaVision is probably the only thing that I'm kind of like, I really wish this was below it. I probably could put No Way Home at 10. I'm scared though because you're going to give me some trash next like She-Hulk.
wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so if you put it at 10, what do you have left? 1 and 12?
1 and 12. I got my first and last place.
Ah.
Oh man, this sucks. I love. Listen, everybody. I think I'm gonna put it at 10. just because I don't know what's next. But I want you to know I love No Way Home. Spider-Man is my guy. I feel like having a Spider-Man project in the top 3 and 4. This is stupid. Oh man,
That's right.
it's time's best movie. And Andrew gets redemption. You get to see Toby. I cried during that film when Aunt May died. And then, oh my, I don't like this. You are right. I don't like this list. Uh, this is stupid. I'd rather eat the worst stuff. I'd rather be mad like about that than this. Oh, I am putting my children up against each other. 1, 10, or 12. 10 is the conservative answer. 1, I could do it. I'm not putting it last. I refuse. This might come down to a coin flip. Hey, Google. Heads or tails? Heads is first, tails is last. Or 10. Spider-Man No Way Home is going number 1. Okay.
Next up, chat, we have Avengers Endgame.
Now my heart's broken. Now my heart's broken. I'm putting it at 10. You gave me Infinity War, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen it here that Evan says the worst of this list is Loki.
Listen. I don't hate this list as much as I thought I was going to. If I'm being realistic, what I would probably do, I'd put Endgame at 3, under No Way Home and Daredevil. I'd shift the rest of them down 1, and then I'd put Loki at 9. Yeah. Sorry. Loki would end up being at 10, WandaVision would be at 11, and Marvel Zombies would be at
Loki
12.
would be 10?
As much as I love Loki,
Really?
I don't think Loki is better than I don't think it's better than Black Panther, Ragnarok, the first Avengers, or anything above.
In all fairness, I did have some haymakers on this list.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for a recap, this is my list of my blind ranking Marvel movies and shows. So, number 1 was Spider-Man No Way Home. Number 2 was Daredevil. That's the Netflix stuff, and Born Again. That is Spider-Man 2 coming in at 3. Number 4, we have Into the Spider-Verse. Number 5, we have X-Men the Animated Series and X-Men 97. 6, we have Avengers. 7, we have Thor Ragnarok. 8, we have Black Panther. 9, we have WandaVision. 10, we have Avengers Endgame. 11, we have Marvel Zombies. And 12, we have Loki.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Man, dude. You
That
had
was
me
a fun
second
one.
guessing, too. I thought you were about to give me some trash.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted you to purposefully think that I was going to give you something trash. Because I
The
was.
first half, I was okay with it. But then the back half, I'm just like, man,
There were
this
some
ruined my
haymakers,
day.
bro. Yeah, there were some good ones on that, dude.
I liked it though. That was fun. I enjoy blind rankings.
That was a fun one.
Good segment, buddy.
Preach. All right, chat. So now, for this next segment, I don't know if you've heard anything about this, but I actually have a article pulled up.
Okay.
So, the Knights of the Old Republic 2 remake plans were revealed. 2.
Okay.
We don't even have the first one yet, right? Yeah, isn't that crazy? So
That's
apparently, apparently a insider, somebody that was working on the development of Knights of the Old Republic, said that the second one is like they have plans for it. But my thing is like we still don't even have nothing, right? But I will say there was something came out that there was like I saw 6 or 7 articles. I didn't even mean to do that. I saw all them.
8 times.
I saw all them articles talking about soon we're supposed to be getting a big announcement surrounding the first game. Which of course me and Evan are super hype on. We both love KOTOR. We both love Revan.
Yep.
I want that game really bad. I hope that the announcement soon is a trailer. By far, hope it's a trailer because we got that teaser in what 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, it's
My only thing about it too, though, is like you have you have that trailer that came out. You
right.
have Eclipse's trailer that came out, and it's
Yeah.
like, when are you actually gonna make the games instead of just making those trailers?
hmm I agree. It's kind of irritating. Um, but at the same time, man, I just want something, world. I just want something. I finally want them to do something with it. Let me kind of read through this here in a sec. So apparently, KOTOR 2 is also going to be a full remake, not a remaster. Um, I'm with that, bro. But here's my thing: what kind of money are they gonna have to put into both of those games to give us a
Like,
full-on remake?
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a chunk, dude.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm happy about the remake rather than the remaster because we saw the remastered version of Battlefront. That
The, re-
sucked.
the remastered version of Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 1 and 2 from the early 2000s was really bad.
That was
Um,
rough.
like you couldn't enjoy it at all. There was nothing enjoyable about playing that.
Nope.
And so, see, I like remakes but at the same time, I kind of would want a little bit different stuff in the story because you got to think I mean, KOTOR's 20 years old at this point, over
Right.
20 years old. So there are things I would want a little bit different. So
I did see something the other day. I don't know if I tagged you in it or not, but they were talking about how there is a gaming announcement that's supposed to be coming very soon, and they think it could be between Knights of the Old Republic or Jedi uh 3 with Cal Kestis.
I also saw that there's likelihood it could be Battlefront 3. I'm going to say I really hope it is. If I'm
Didn't we
picking
talk
between the
about that?
three, give me Battlefront 3 because we know we're getting Jedi. So I also did see Eclipse. It could be something for Eclipse. So
Didn't we talk about that? How I thought I have like a vague memory of us talking about getting the Battlefront 3 announcement for Christmas.
you did. Bro,
That'd be
that would be,
crazy, bro.
oh my lord, that would be so Merry Christmas, bro. Oh, I would freak, dude.
I did see something else too. They were talking about another game. I think I don't remember what it is exactly. All I saw what it's called. It's called like Total War or something like that. And on the cover, it's like Vader, and it looks he's like choking out some trooper.
Hmm.
So I
I
don't
don't
know
think
what
I've
that is
seen
either.
anything about that.
I read that today, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." But the graphic looked cool, but I have no idea what it is.
Interesting. So about the KOTOR 2 remake, it says that it was technically on the roadmap for future Star Wars games as of March. So it's there. It's there. It sounds like it's in the plans. Also, apparently Asper Media is no longer working on those games, and it's being worked on for the hands of the team behind Hellraiser. um, at Madhead Games. Don't know anything about them. It's kind of weird that Asper's not working on it. They've done all of the remasters for like literally all of the Star Wars remasters we've gotten. The worst of which being Battlefront. Everything we've gotten has been Asper Media, so I think that's interesting that they're not doing it. I kind of hope. I don't know, man. I kind of hate that like we keep getting this. Like, dude, it's been 4 years, bro. Same thing. Like chat. I feel like every other pod, I come on here and rant about Star Wars games,
It's a
but they
popular
just it
subject.
doesn't make sense, dude. But then like you get these articles that give you a sense of hope, and it's like I really hope we get both those games because that'd be sick.
I agree. Like, I think right now, out of every game, I probably would take Knights of the Old Republic remake.
I can't hear you.
You hear me? What? That's crazy. You can't hear me at all?
I can now.
Hello?
Y- Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, yeah, we're good.
That was strange.
Don't know what happened there. Yeah, Hugo Strange. Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson. Hashtag bald women.
Yeah. My bad. So what were you saying?
I said that I think out of every game, the one that I would want the most is a remake of Knights of the Old Republic.
Really?
All of them.
Out of all of them.
Out of all of them.
Dude, I don't even like I could probably rattle off 5 games that I would love for them to make. I want that one. I want the second one. I want Battlefront 3 or just a new or like ultimate version of Battlefront. Um I want the Lego Clone War, like Lego Clone Wars, all 7 seasons. You could even
Yep.
incorporate Bad Batch. That game would absolutely be incredible. Dude, I really want Eclipse. I mean, that trailer was just so good.
What would you do if they made a it was like a 3 game trilogy of Heir to the Empire, and we got it in video game form rather than film?
I think I'd be cool with that.
That'd be sick, bro.
I'd be cool with that. Um, there are some other games I think that they would be. It'd be really cool if they remade them, um, rather than remaster. I think the Jedi Outcast games would be so cool, bro. Plays Kyle Katarn and all of them characters. That would be freaking sick. Um, what are some like this is a crazy question. What are some story mode Star Wars games like characters you would love for them to follow
Mm.
and play as?
I'd really like a Darth Maul game. Like you get to be him. Like you start like with him young on Dathomir, growing up,
Yeah, that would be sick, bro.
and then like being found by Palpatine. That'd be awesome.
Dude, that'd be so
Um,
cool.
I think it'd be cool. You don't have to make it the Bad Batch, but you could make like a game where you are a clone, and like you're fresh out of Camino, and like basically like you joining the Republic, and then towards the end of the game, Order 66 happens.
Ooh, that would be wild.
That'd be fun.
I think one I would love is to get a story mode game where you play as Boba Fett at the end of the Clone Wars to episode 5.
That's
That
awesome.
would that would be insane.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd buy that in a heart. I'd pre-order that.
Ooh, a Mando game before the show.
That would be fun.
I would rock with that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie either. I think if you gave us a version of Han Solo in a video game format, like him between episode, like him, like kind of in the Solo era, but it's like instead of Solo, if you just gave us a video game, you get to be Han Solo and like how he came to be, and like you go on like different smuggling runs and stuff like that. I'd like that.
I would rock with that. Yeah.
I think
That
it'd be
could
a
be
blast.
sick. Him and Chewie just chilling. The
That'd be cool.
Outlaws game, bro, just doesn't seem like it was it.
I've had several people who I actually know talk about it recently who've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah. The problem with it is the game made no money, bro. It didn't appeal to the broader audience, and I think that's part of the problem.
It's
Um,
like Midnight Suns. Midnight Suns is a phenomenal game,
I'm gonna give you a
and it
little
just have the
slight
numbers.
slight trivia. Do you know um what Star Wars game in the era of Disney has made them the most money?
Was the Force Unleashed in
Nope.
Disney's era? Okay.
No, it was not.
Oh, I'm between either Jedi Fallen Order or Lego Star Wars. I'm going the Skywalker Saga.
No.
No.
So, do you know the game Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes on the phone?
Are you serious?
Do you know how much it's made?
How much?
As of late 2025, that game has made $2 billion in the revenue.
A mobile game.
A mobile game.
All right. So
Two
what would you
bill.
do? What would you do if we got Battlefront 3, but it was only a mobile?
But okay, is it a mobile kind of like Call of Duty mobile? Because I enjoy Call of Duty mobile. That's a
Sure.
playable mobile game. Yeah, I could rock with that.
It's the only way they can make it, and they will guarantee that they get money because mobile games are apparently where it's at.
Yeah, I knew you weren't gonna guess that. That's
That's ridiculous.
2 billion,
$2
dude.
billion.
They made more on Galaxy of Heroes, which most people have never heard of, than every Star Wars movie.
Bro, that
That's
game's better than the
ridiculous.
Batman, apparently.
Yeah, dude, it's better than what? I think Infinity War, No Way Home. That's insane. Now, granted, it's taken them a decade. However, that's still 200 million a year.
Bro,
Come on, it's insane, dude.
that's insane.
I knew you had no shot at guessing that, but
Oh,
I know you've
absolutely
heard of the
not.
game.
Yeah.
But it's just not one of those that you're gonna just easily guess. It's just so out there, dude.
How do you make something like that, and then you make something like Star Wars Hunters, which you had to take off?
You know what really sucks? I will say, I I'm gonna say something that's a good thing, but then also I'm gonna jab at them. You know who made that game?
Hmm.
Galaxy of Heroes?
Oh, who?
Electronic Arts. So EA made a game that made them a lot of money. So a Star Wars game too. So that's good in itself, right? They did a good job at finding a way to make a lot of money. But then I look at it and I say, that game is 95% microtransactions. And so it tells us everything we need to know about EA. Because if you've played Madden, you've played college football, you've played anything that EA makes, it's all about microtransactions and making an extra dollar here and there. And it's insane. But it seems like it worked on that game. So the suckiest thing is, I hope if we do ever get a new Battlefront, I don't really know if I want them to touch it.
No, I wouldn't.
The team, the creatives that made the game, I'm fine with. I don't want EA's greedy hands on that game. Is kind of more of what I'm saying.
That's how I feel because it's when they made because they had all the Batman games, which are my favorite. Then they made Gotham Knights, and Gotham Knights is a ton of microtransactions in the game. You could buy emotes for characters, and I'm like, this is stupid. I never finished
Interesting.
that game because of what they did to that game.
Emotes wouldn't be bad in Battlefront as long as they aren't like I don't want them to take me out of the experience. I don't want my clone. I don't want Obi-Wan doing a dab. It's not. That's not what I want. Right. But if he says hello there, great. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like keep it in Galaxy, if you will.
yeah,
Yeah, that's so insane how much money that game has made, dude. It is,
yeah. I would not have guessed that ever.
dude. It's wild. It's so wild, dude. But yeah, chat. I hope. Obviously, I hope we still get both KOTOR games. They're acting like we're going to. So this was a IGN article, by the way.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's in store for Star Wars gaming, but I do hope it gets better. There have been rumors that I saw that within the next couple of years is when they're going to start doing the every 6 month game. I am so excited for that because it has been dry. It has been so dry, bro.
Speaking of games, we might be getting a game. Now, right now, it's between late April or May. So this game might come out for your birthday, but that might be when we're getting the Lego Batman game.
Ooh,
Read that right before we got on here.
dang. Late April into May, my 26th birthday.
Playing Lego Batman.
Nothing is more fitting than that.
That's sick.
I played Lego Star Wars on my birthday.
Yes, you did.
Was that 21?
Yep.
No, it's 22.
22. Yeah, you're right.
So my
Because it'd be
22nd
4 years.
birthday.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Have they not made anything else in that span?
I don't believe so.
Dang, they put a lot of time into those, huh?
That's why this is about to be the best Lego game ever.
Man,
Been working on it for so long.
just glad they ain't been working on it for 15 years at GTA. Ridiculous.
Well, Brian James is going to retire before GTA 6 comes out.
Bro, we got all of Stranger Things in that span. All of it from season 1 through 5, and they were taking years in between.
Bro, what you talking about? Me and you went through an entire thing of puberty before this game came out. We're
We
men.
we
We were
went from
boys when that time was out. We were in elementary
we
school.
were in middle school. We went from middle school to straight being. By the time that game comes out, we're both going to be in the back half of our 20s. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Think about how much life has happened.
That's crazy, dude.
And no matter what, that game was $50 for so long. It's still $20 when you go to Target.
Yep. And the new one's going to be double. Wild, dude. And I still say the most unfortunate thing about that is that's going to make the whole industry rise with it.
Think about how many consoles have come out since then.
That was on the 3, bro. We've had 4 or
So
5.
and we're pushing the 6.
They're saying 6 might come out in 27. Are you telling me it could be released with it? Oh wait, no, it's next November, ain't it? That's if it doesn't get delayed again.
I have a feeling it will.
I do too. I do too. Imagine we get Battlefront 3 before it. I'm just saying.
Christmas announcement.
That's what I'm saying, chat.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got some business to talk about because don't make plans September 25th of 2026 because you are going to want to see Avengers Endgame in theaters again. And what's crazy about this? I didn't even think about this until yesterday. It's going to pass Avatar.
Do you think it will?
Yep, it's going to pass Avatar.
What are they at right now? Any idea?
I'm not sure because you got to remember they re-released Avatar so it could take back at the spot because it did pass it, and then Avatar got re-released, and then it passed again. So now it's going to get passed up again.
Let's see here. Oh, that's not correct. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Speaking of that, I heard the second one didn't do very well.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen either of them, so I don't know, but
The
I read
first
that
one's
the other
pretty
day.
good. Let's see here. It is, wow, 120 million short.
I think it'll pass it.
Yeah, Avatar's close to 3 mil. That's insane, dude. Or 3 bill.
Yeah.
And then Way of
So,
Water is at 2.3 bill. And it's 3. That's crazy, dude.
and think about it, the third one of that's coming out next week.
And I think it's going to do numbers too.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Endgame's gonna pass it up.
There's a 2025 film in the top 5. What the heck is that? Niza
What?
2?
Oh, I have never seen it. Don't know anything about it, but I did hear people talking about it this year.
2.15 billion.
I heard it was great. Don't know what it is though.
It passed up The Force Awakens. Oh
Okay.
my goodness. Dude, Infinity War did worse than The Force Awakens? That's crazy. Inside Out 2 did 1.7.
Yeah, that movie popped.
And crazy. Yeah, this list is so great, man. I've seen so many of these. Super Mario, like, bro. Yeah, this list is crazy, dude. It might break it, dude.
I think so.
It's
But then
gonna need
again,
120.
they're probably gonna end up re-releasing Avatar eventually in the future because they're gonna do all this again when they release because they're gonna do like 7 more Avatars.
I know of at least $20 to $30 that I can think of that's gonna go toward it, chat. And you're
Well,
looking at both of them.
that's right. And popcorn buckets. If they release another popcorn bucket for Endgame, I'm buying it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have one for the first one,
That's true, bro.
but a big reason why I think this is going to be um is going to pass it is because they're labeling it as a direct prequel to Doomsday. And it's because it's rumored that we're getting a brand new post-credit scene that's going to be setting up Doomsday.
What's your thoughts on what that might be?
Um, I honestly think it's going to be we're still going to see Steve go back in time. We're going to see him dancing with Peggy, how he was, because that was the post-credit scene. They're going to extend it because they filmed scenes for this movie at Peggy Carter's house with Steve, and I think there's going to be one of two people who are going to be in that post-credit scene. They're going to be dancing to the music. They're going to get a knock on the door, and it's either going to be Doctor Doom, who is going to be after Steve Rogers for causing all these incursions in this film, or it's going to be Loki.
Mmm. That's an incredible tie-in. Like we've talked so much chat on the channel and the podcasts about them not having enough setup. That will be incredible. And that's a great way to entice people to go watch the movie in theaters again. I think that's pretty genius.
I honestly think too, it almost looks like the Russo brothers just slapped Marvel in the face
Why?
because it's like, okay, they're saying this is a direct prequel to Endgame. I mean, to Doomsday. So obviously, what we've gotten for the last Phase 4 and Phase 5, it's not getting erased because those characters are still going to be in it. But basically, the Russo brothers are going to be like, when we left Marvel, it was doing great. And you guys have done this since. So we're going to kind of just not talk about what you guys did, and we're going to go back to what we did. And that's going to be where our starting point.
And the crazy thing is, it might be the right move. That's unfortunate for Marvel and Disney.
Like,
Kind of looks bad on
because
Feige too, unfortunately.
it does. Well, I read something earlier, and a big reason I think this is happening is because there's been a big movement from fans that um, the MCU died after Endgame, and apparently a lot of people have the take that fans were not ready to move on from these characters, but Marvel was ready to move on from these characters. Right? We've done 10 years, we're ready to tell new stories with new characters, and fans just weren't ready to move on. And it kind of died. I think there's a lot of other things that went into that, um, as far as like projects, especially the projects up until like 2022. Um, that kind of killed some stuff
Yeah.
as far as the agenda that was being pushed. But I honestly, though, I think that this is going to be phenomenal, dude. I don't know what it could be though, because who knows? It could either be a continuation of the post-credit scene we already have, so fans are going to be like, "Oh, well, we've already seen this," or we're gonna figure out how Doom and Tony are linked together, or like how RDJ is Doom. I think that could be something we see.
Dude, that would be so cool, bro. It's got me hyped because, like, you know, I was one of the first ones out of like everybody that we talked to about this kind of stuff that instantly after we saw it, I said it wasn't better than Infinity War. But I'm excited to give it another try. Watch it then. I think it'd be really cool, especially if it ties in well to the movie. Because obviously, the closer we get, the more excited I am for Doomsday. So,
Like, I think as far as the trailer on Thursday goes, I don't think we're gonna get any answers from like what it's going to be on Thursday. There's some people who think it's gonna be like, oh, that scene I kind of just described, where like Steve's with Peggy. Some people think that could be the teaser for Thursday. Like, oh, it's that scene, and then we end up seeing Doom show up. Um, I've heard a lot of things for this trailer coming out on Thursday that it's going to be a lot of Doctor Doom, very focused on Doom.
I think that's a good thing.
I do too, especially because these trailers are going to be how they set up him even more as well.
Yeah.
But
Their marketing here has to be incredible.
apparently, they've made 30 trailers.
What?
They've made 30 trailers, bro.
I wonder how many of those are TV spots, like little 30-second TV spot clips.
Well, if anything, they need to learn from like what Superman did, from some other movies have done, where they don't give anything past the first 30 minutes away.
Yep.
Because it's ridiculous. I don't want to go into this movie spoiled.
I will say the final Stranger Things trailer that we got before Volume 1, they said that there was stuff from every episode in it. And I don't really feel spoiled. You know what I mean? Like
No.
I didn't feel like the reveal the big reveal of Will was spoiled. I mean everybody was calling it just because it's kind of something we've all thought. And even in their order that they said you need to rewatch without doing everything, one of them was the Sorcerer, the one when he was back in like season 3.
Hmm.
So, or was it was Will the Wise? I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
Either way, that was a big telltale sign. But I didn't feel spoiled by the trailer. So if they give us the trailer and there is stuff in it, I'm not really. As long as it's not the big main plot. Because I don't feel like
Yeah.
Stranger Things did that.
No. Like I don't want to see any characters dying in the trailer. But they have said repeatedly that there's going to be several big character deaths in Doomsday. I think
Hmm.
even Sebastian Stan said that the other day when he was at some type of press conference.
You think they kill him?
Honestly, I don't think they'll kill him. That'd be sad. I'd be sad to kill Bucky.
I'd be okay with it.
Man, I hope they don't kill Cap.
I'd be okay with them killing Bucky. He needs to focus on being Luke Skywalker. Just
He
saying,
just said
chat.
he just said today that he's campaigning to make a Thunderbolts 2. So no, he's not allowed to get offed in this film.
He can campaign all he wants. He can help them get a Thunderbolts too. It doesn't mean he's going to be in it.
He better be in it.
I know, I'm just trolling.
No. You know what? He can hold off on Luke. He could be old man Luke.
We already got old man Luke. That's the point.
Yeah. Maybe they could redeem him.
Oh man. Yeah, I do think it's interesting you think it's gonna pass Avatar. I keep looking at this list and that's a chunk, dude. That's a chunk, bro. But because wasn't correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Revenge of the Sith the highest grossing re-release?
I believe so.
And it did like 30 to 40? You think it's gonna triple that?
Especially if they're marketing as this is
If
going
they're
to lead to
yeah, I guess yeah. If they were doing a post-credit scene for Revenge of the Sith that was leading into a new like a Vader film or something, it would have done numbers too. Yeah,
that's the big reason I think he's going to.
but passing of Avatar is crazy, dude. That's held that spot since 2009, bro.
I thought I thought Endgame passed it,
Did
but
it
then because they re-released Avatar and then it made
before
more
two?
money.
I can't believe how long they went from 2009 to 2022 to release the second movie, and now they're haven't they announced like six of them?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
this one, Fire and Ash, is about to be the last one of this trilogy,
Yep.
and then they have another trilogy, and they might even go up to 9.
Chat. We need to get homie to watch these.
Yeah. See, my original plan was I thought the Doomsday trailer was going to be released in theaters. So I was like, oh, well, I have to watch Avatar 1 and 2 to go see this movie just so I can go see the Doomsday trailer. But now, if it's coming on Thursday, I don't got to be in a rush to watch them.
I will say this: I didn't see the first one in theaters, but I did see The Way of Water in theater. That is one of the most visually stunning movies that I've ever seen on the big screen in my life. And I feel like if you're gonna watch the third one, seeing it on the big screen is the way. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. It was so stunning, bro. The water, the music, all of the sound effects, it is just so good, dude. I haven't rewatched it since 22. I saw it in the theater and that was it. And I loved the movie, but the theater experience for those are just so unmatched.
I definitely want to watch it. There's
Yeah.
several movies on my watch list that I have never seen, but there's also a lot of things I need to rewatch. I still haven't watched the Thunderbolts or Fantastic Four since they've been on Disney Plus.
I haven't watched Superman.
I've seen that one the second time.
I have seen the Batman probably
Yes.
approaching 10 times now.
Yeah, I think about same.
Yeah, that movie's so good, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Really quick to take a slight ramp off of the MCU for a sec. Do you think we're going to get that Batman and Joker in 3 or 4 or two? Well, I guess 2 or 3. You
I
think we're
don't
gonna
think
get it?
it'll be two. I think they're gonna if they're gonna do the Joker, it'll be in the third one
Mm.
because I don't think they don't want to copy the Dark Knight.
So there's a good chance to be better than the Dark Knight. The first one was. You just mean
But
storyline.
yeah, this is the Joker, dude. Like that's a role. Like I get you can't have Batman without Joker, but
Replacing him.
replacing Heath Ledger, the live action Joker is like a cursed role because people are gonna try to do it. It's always gonna be compared to Heath, and it's never gonna be as good as Heath. So that's why I think it's like you know I don't want them to do it in the second movie because it's like, oh, well, you're just doing this because they did it here and you thought it was going to be good. And like, oh, well, yeah. So if they push to the third film, I'm fine with it. And that's the thing too. The only other version of the Joker that I think even compares to Heath Ledger's is the animated Joker with Mark Hamill voicing him.
Yep. I was literally about to say, I still think he could play a good Joker in live action. I think he could. Like more of an older, more like kind of just a evil, older, menacing one. I think he could play it very well.
Him or Willem
But
Dafoe.
dude, I've been saying that, bro. I think that dude could play almost any evil role and kill it. He's insane. Like absolutely insane, bro.
Like, bro, look, think about it. I love Ian McDermott, but if they ever needed somebody new, Willem Dafoe could play Palpatine.
He probably could. He probably could, dude. Yeah. I don't really know what other Star Wars roles I think he could do. Because, I mean, Star Wars is a lot of aliens. I mean, he could probably do some crazy voices. But
Oh yeah,
we gotta think Snoke was, what's his face?
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis, you didn't even see him. And he goes
No,
from that to playing, I mean, he played Kino Loy in Andor. And then, of course, he was Alfred.
there's Alfred. He's been in everything.
He has a good, he can switch his roles too. It's pretty cool.
Yep, he's done so many voices.
Dude, yeah. Dude, him as Snoke, I really think he played Snoke very well. Whether people like the character or not, he played him well.
He did it great.
He did,
They just
dude.
didn't.
His
They just didn't
voice,
make the character great.
his voice was incredible for Snoke. Like absolutely incredible, dude.
Like, think about it. He's been in Star Wars. He's been in Marvel. He's been in DC. He's been in Lord of the Rings. He's been in the Planet of the Apes movies. He's been in like every big franchise.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like the main monkey.
Wow, interesting. That's crazy. I didn't know that part. Yeah, that dude's good.
Crazy.
Do you think he could play? Hmm. You think he could play Green Goblin?
He could. They won't do it now.
You don't think?
No, because he's already been in the MCU.
Yeah, but he's already been in Star Wars, and he's.
Yeah, but he was like a visible character in Star Wars,
That's
and
true.
so I don't know. I think if you're gonna do a Green Goblin, I don't know if they're gonna end up doing another Norman Osborn or if they'll make Harry Osborn the Green Goblin of this universe.
Just make it Willem Dafoe, bro. We only have so much left. Because my man's getting up there in age, bro.
I honestly I think that his Green Goblin's retired
That's unfortunate because his last
unless they
role.
bring him back in Secret Wars.
Ooh.
That's the only way it makes sense because like outside of the multiversal stuff, like he I think his character does die in Spider-Man, but the whole thing about this movie was sending them home, but they're getting sent home just to die again. So it's
Yeah.
like, are you going to bring them back and then just put them back again where they die for a third time?
Yeah. Do you think this movie needs to be like Secret Wars, not Doomsday? Do you think Secret Wars needs to be a 3 hour plus movie? Because I do.
I think it should be. Will it be? I don't know.
It's so unfortunate.
I think right now, Doomsday is probably going to be pushing like between two and a
That
half
was
and
two and a
three
half. Yeah.
hours. It's going to be like around that. Secret Wars, I could see being a 3 hour film. Very similar to Endgame. I think this what blows my mind too. I don't remember Endgame feeling like it was 3 hours.
I do. I was snoozing.
Oh, I know that was
Evan had
ridiculous.
to wake me up, chat.
Well, I'm sitting there watching some scene, and all of a sudden, I just hear snoring. I look over, this man's. I smack him. I'm like, get up! What are
I don't
you
even
doing?
remember what scene it was.
I don't either, bro. But it was ridiculous. I look over, and this man is snoring during an Avengers film.
I didn't do that during Infinity War. I'm just saying. Did I? No, I don't think I did.
You did,
Did I?
because 2018, right?
Yeah.
So that was the year that uh it was me, you, and David was in our group for like prom and stuff. And I remember me and David were the only ones who were awake watching it.
Jeez.
And then the next time, it was basically the same outcome, except it was me and Ethan were the only ones who were awake watching it.
That's funny. That's funny, bro.
Falling
That's
asleep during
insane.
some of the biggest films ever.
I fell asleep during Revenge of the Sith.
So
Now,
did I.
I was 4. So,
I was 3.
geez, that's crazy. 3 is wild. Dude, my mouth is so freaking dry, it's driving me bananas. Straight bananas. So do you think? So do you actually think we're getting this trailer? Like you 100% think we're getting it?
Yeah, if it's not Doomsday, then the Marvel trailer I think we will get. It's hard to tell because the Daredevil trailer's already been out. Um, Wonder Man comes out next month, so if they release that, it'd be fine. They just wrapped filming on Brand New Day, so
Hmm.
it could kind of be anything.
They wrapped Brand New Day's filming? Really?
Yep, they wrap filming and then reshoots start in February.
Did you see where somebody asked Sadie Sink at the red carpet for Stranger Things about her character, and she said she couldn't say anything? Like nothing. She wouldn't give them anything.
It's crazy because see, No Way Home, I think they got scared with like how Marvel had been trending.
Mm-hmm.
So they released in the trailer like the villains showing up, which was
Right.
the main story point. So I get it. But this movie, we know some villains, but we don't know who the main villain's going to be. We have no idea who the main villain is. We have no idea who Sadie Sink's playing. Like she might be the villain. There's rumors that there's a character called Shathra that she might be playing, who is like a supernatural shapeshifter. Because a shapeshifter is supposed to be in this film, and I don't know. Some people think she might be playing like the female version of like the iconic villain, the Chameleon.
So, in my opinion, if she is playing either Gwen Stacy, Spider Gwen, or um I'm losing track. What's her name?
Jean Grey.
No. Um
Oh, Mayday Parker.
no. Mary Jane. Jeez.
Oh,
If she's playing one of those two, I think the reveal needs to happen in the trailer. Because could you imagine the hype? The clips from that trailer, bro, would go insane.
my only thing about it, I really hope they don't make her Mary Jane
Why?
because it makes Zendaya's character pointless.
But what if it happens what your theory was?
Well, then she'd be Gwen.
Oh, well, yeah, Gwen. Yeah, you're right.
Because it makes no sense having an MJ and then you bring in a Mary Jane. He's like, oh, well, I'm just gonna date another girl with the same initials.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So, I wish if they were going to do it, they should have just had her in the first place play Mary Jane.
Really?
But yeah, I like Zendaya. This is comic
Mhm.
accurate wise. It's like she doesn't look like Mary Jane.
Being
If
Zendaya.
they would let her have her red hair, then it'd be fine.
Yeah. I was driving the other day, chat. Replay came on the radio. Your boy was jamming. Just saying.
But
Huh? No.
I know what you're talking about.
But I bro. This dude,
Hey,
chat.
that's the better
Huh?
one.
Oh my goodness. No, it is not.
You're insane.
That is not better than Zendaya's, bro.
Chat, comment down below. Whose version of replay is better, Ayaz or Zendaya?
It's Zendaya, chat. You don't even got to comment because he's crazy. This dude is insane.
Bro, that was one of the first songs I ever bought on my iPod.
You know what one of mine was?
Hmm.
Rockstar.
My very first one was Cruise by Florida Georgia Line.
That's crazy, bro. Dude,
Then I grew
replay
up
is
and got
so
Spotify.
good, bro. Such a banger, dude.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's a can take right there.
Whoa.
Saying that Zendaya's replay is better than Ayaz's replay.
The cam take was the first part where you said it was better than Zendaya's.
Bro, okay. If you go out in public and you ask somebody to sing replay, which one do you think they're going to sing?
Who am I asking?
People our age.
Our age?
Yeah.
I think you're crazy. I think they're singing Zendaya's.
You're nuts, bro. Ayaz's song
Bro.
shaped the generation.
Dude. People are just, they need to be so thankful that Zendaya and Bridget Mendler stopped singing. They were going to take the
Dropping on my
industry.
bed like a flying squirrel.
They were going to take the industry by storm. I'm just saying.
They might have put the industry through the eye of a hurricane. Bro, I will say Lemonade Mouth has got some bangers.
Dude. Some bangers. Some
It's
bangers.
weird that I'm having music as my medicine, Renegade, Lemonade.
Dude, chat, we went on a tangent tonight. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I don't know how we ended up on Lemonade Mouth. But
We ended up on Lemonade Mouth. Next week, we're going to be talking about college football playoff. We're just going off on these just random. This is what happens, chat. So on this week's episode, we're talking about Bryce Harper. Up here on my.
we're going to be talking about these brownies that my client made me today. And no, they're not special brownies. The only thing special about them is they're mint and chocolate. That's what that green stuff is. Chat, top man.
Oh no. Oh my lord. I will say it felt good. It felt good getting back in the swing of things. I have felt so like out of it these past 2 weeks. But boy, the pod never stops, bro. I love it so much. I love it so much.
Oh, absolutely.
Chat, stay tuned for next week, which will be episode 23. How many we got left on the year? 3?
Let's see. 25, 26. Yeah, 20. I think 25 will be the last one, and 26 will be the first one of the new year.
What? Oh.
Because we're 23, 24, 25. Yep, and then 26 will be the first one of the year.
I thought you were
25 and
saying
26
I thought you were saying
are both.
25 is the date. And I'm like, are
Oh,
you sure?
no.
Really? I mean, we could do that, but we'd have to film it like really early Christmas Eve if that was the case.
25 and 26 are both going to be Stranger Things episodes.
Ooh!
So the last one of the year and the first one of next year.
That's so exciting, but like crazy at the same time. Oh, because those are going to be reviews, so that's going to be its own thing. Dang, chat. Glad we could get you guys something a little different this week. A little bit back to normal, but I am excited for the Stranger Things stuff because I've been enjoying that.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Another banger. 23 in. The grind never stops. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace, chat.